Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That was a very robust version of the pledge that we normally don't get here. Loved it. Lynn, can I have call to order or roll call?
Mr. Burton.
Here.
Mr. Hand.
Here.
Mr. Grover. Mrs. Sullivan.
Here.
Ms. Wozniak.
Here.
Mrs. Vandermark.
Here. Can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes of our regular meeting held on July 16th, 2025?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Jenny. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Lynn, any citizen comments? No. Number 1, can I get a motion to appoint Charity Gusky to the town board to fill the current vacant seat with the term expiring 12/31/2025?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Motion made by Mike, seconded by Roger. Any questions or comments, board? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. So we're just gonna pause right now and we're gonna recite the oath to Charity. She'll sign her book and then we're gonna ask her to come up in her official capacity. Hello. Will you raise your right hand? I, say your name,
I, Charity Gusky,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of town councilor
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of town councilor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Okay, we will go back to our agenda. We have no budget transfer, so we'll skip over 2. Number 3, can I get a motion? Let me rephrase that. Number 3 is an application to the town board for a zone change request from Eldon Homes for tax map number 036.003-21.0 from R40 to PUD. This is just a referral over to the planning board. Can I get a motion to the referral?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Motion made by Bob, Mike, seconded by Darcy. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Can I get a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign amendment number 1 to the county contract 5562 for the $120,000 grant for the comprehensive land use plan, which is now set to expire 12/31/2026?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Motion made by Roger, seconded by Darcy. We already have a contract, this contract in place. This is for our comprehensive land use plan. The county was gracious enough to give us a grant for $120,000 to do the work of us updating our comprehensive land use plan. The current contract expires 12/31/2025. This process is going to be well over a year, so we asked the county for an extension, so they granted the extension through 2026. So this is just signing the amendment, changing the expiration date. Motion made by Roger, seconded by Darcy. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Can I get a motion to approve the employee handbook revisions, including section 606, health insurance and retiree health insurance, and one of the exhibits titled full-time and part-time job titles.
Make that motion. Second.
Motion made by Jen, seconded by Darcy. I can speak to this. We just updated the handbook, May, was it? And in going through it, we noticed that we had one of our positions under full-time. It should have been part-time, so we corrected that. And then there was language on one page in the health insurance and retiree health insurance that was a typo. So we're gonna hit both of those corrections in one swoop. So any other comments? Motion made by Jenny, seconded by Darcy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to counselor and committee reports and comments. Mike, I'll start with you.
We had a meeting on the 29th with the highway committee. I'm gonna let Dave speak to all the stuff that's going on out on our roads. But we're working on a couple of safety issues out at the facility, and we're wrapping up getting our salt shed lighting corrected, and we're looking at drainage problems around the building.
Thank you. Roger.
I don't have anything.
Jen?
Nothing.
Darcy?
I don't have anything.
Charity?
I have nothing.
Really?
Yeah, just wait, next week will be a different thing.
Okay, moving on to supervisor comments. I have a few things. Coincidentally, in another celebration today marks my year anniversary as supervisor. So it's been a whirlwind. But I just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody, specifically the board. I couldn't have stepped into this role without the support of all you guys up here, especially you, Darcy. I really appreciate everything you've done. You really supported me, you helped me. You've taken on things when I couldn't, like all things computer. Jason, I lean on you so much. Thank you. Highway, thanks Dave. Nadine, I would be lost without you. And Lynn, you're my rock. So thank you for all you guys supporting me and continued support. And 1 year down and I don't know how many more to go. But I just wanted to thank everybody. And I want to thank the residents for sticking with me through this. I hope everyone has been happy with my services here to the town. I'm honored to serve Van Buren, and I look forward to many more years. I wanted to say a big thank you to Jenny for our Erie Canal event last week. It's the Erie Canal Bicentennial. Jenny did a great job putting the event together. I don't know if anyone here attended it. Ken, I know you're here. Where are you, Ken? There you are. Thank you for coming. Ed and Darlene Vanderwater came out. Thank you guys for coming. It was a great night. I thought it was really important, and as well as Jenny, that we celebrate this occasion. We have this piece of history here in Van Buren, the Erie Canal, and a lot of, you can see on that mural on the wall, a lot of these little hamlets wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Erie Canal, and our historian Steve McMahon did a great job as well, so thank you to Steve. I thought it was a great night, other than too hot. I wanted to report out to the board that our veteran outreach coordinator, Jim Reynolds, was able to locate an electric scooter for one of the veterans here in Van Buren. He partnered with Clear Path, and they had an extra scooter, and he made arrangements to get it to the veterans home here in Van Buren, and now he's up and running. So this is just an example of how the work that our veteran outreach worker can connect with veterans in the area and really help them for these services that they wouldn't necessarily be able to do. So thank you to Jim for doing that. I wanted to just remind everyone again, if I haven't plugged the new website enough, we have a new website. That's on the bottom of the agendas, www.vanburenny.gov. And we received a report today from our web designer, and people are using it. They remember that we have a new website and we're getting great hits. I think it was 2,100 hits, so people are there. So mark it down if you ever need to get to our website. We have the new website address. And in Bob Grover's absence, I just wanted to report out on the survey. So we had put out a survey on the website for a comprehensive land use plan. And it's closed. It closed on July 31st, and we had over 160 people respond to the survey. So questions were asked, answers were given, and we're going to take all that data and put it into our work with a comprehensive land use plan. So thank you for contributing to those questions that we needed to do this work going forward. I have an email from Onondaga County Soil and Water regarding the water chestnuts. It's an update as of 8/1. They have removed over 1.2 million pounds of water chestnuts. So they've done really great work on the waterways this summer, and they will continue to do that through the fall. But they are busy little beavers doing that. So thank you to those folks for doing that. And I have a report from our codes office. For the month of July, our Deputy Code Enforcement Officer, Tom Fugia, issued 15 new building permits, revenue totaling $11,796 for values of projects $1.5 million. Building permits closed, he closed out 8 for the month of July. So they're doing great work over in the codes department as well, so thanks everyone over there for that hard work. And just an update, we received information from New York State DOT regarding our zone change request on Pottery Road. We requested a reduction from 55 miles an hour to 40, and I'm happy to report that we got approval for that. So you'll see that area on Pottery Road, those speeds going to be reduced down to 40 miles an hour, so take note of that. And with that, I will move on to highway. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
We finished up on Silver Sideway. We installed the basin, paved that back. Submarine Circle, we did drainage there, that is done. We're still gonna pave those 2 sections of road this fall, just waiting on our vendor. With the wet spring that we had, it slowed everything down, so it's pushed us back a month or so, unfortunately, because I wanted to wrap up most of our paving during, the school break, but unfortunately we might trickle into the school season with paving, so just bear with us on that. The company that we're using, they're very quick. They'll be in and out, and it won't be as much. We're working up in Sun Meadows at the moment, doing more drainage, more basin work, and that'll be on for another week or 2. And then, and that's about it. And we'll be paving Sun Meadows as well.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
Engineer.
I don't have a comment. See if the board has questions for me.
Town Attorney.
I have nothing for the board.
Thank you. Okay, 2 things that I forgot I need to, we'll end up going into executive session to talk about a personnel issue, and no action will be taken. But before we close, I want to acknowledge that our county legislator, Ken Bush, is here. Hi, Ken. Did you have anything that you wanted to share with the folks today, or were you just stopping by?
No,
Okay, come on up.
can you hear me? I think I have some allergies and it's affecting my delivery, but first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a great experience you're gonna have.
That's what I hear.
And I also wanted to just commend the town. They did a wonderful job with the Erie Canal Bicentennial. The sign is magnificent. If you get a chance to go down that little towpath, Memphis, and see it, it's nice. And the whole program was really, it was warm, but it was just so appropriate to do that for the little hamlet of Memphis. Just a couple little things I want to mention. It's probably old news. Canton Woods Senior Center received $12,000 from the county from the grant that they applied. And it's just important that we support our senior centers both physically and with their programs. And last year they received $100,000 from the county, and then this year the program limit was $12,000, but they were able to max it out and get the full $12,000 for the center. Also, the town of Lysander with Van Buren and Baldwinsville received a grant for $120,000 from New York State for planning the revitalization of the waterfront. All right. With that grant of $120,000 comes a local option that's required. And the county is going to pitch in, and I think it's almost $37,000. We're going to do your local option that you have to contribute as part of receiving this grant from the state. But we're using our county planning facility office, and they will work with Van Buren, Baldwin, Lysander to put this plan together. But it's a real tribute to the local municipalities to get on board with the waterfront. And it's a tremendous asset for the community, for all three municipalities. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to just say one thing, I'm giving myself a plug. At the last session of the legislature, we voted 15-0 to forward to the residents at a referendum in November on whether you're going to approve term limits for the county legislators and extend the terms from 2 years to 4. And it's entirely up to you people now. The legislature approved the resolution to submit it to a public vote. And so it'll be a 4-year term with 3 terms. So you max out at 12 years. And to be honest, I hope the public votes it big in and they send it right down to Albany to those state legislators to adopt it. Because I think we got to start someplace. And this is, about as good a place to start. So next 3 months, you'll probably be hearing both pros and cons, but I'm going to pitch it now. And, so that's it. But thank you.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks so much for coming tonight. And with that, can I get a motion to adjourn regular meeting and go into executive session for a personnel committee or a personnel issue?
I'll make a motion.
All right, I'm gonna say Mike and Charity.
First time reading.
Again, no motion or no action will be taken. So what that means, because I know you guys haven't been here before, is pretty much the meeting's over. You guys can leave or you can hang out, but no action will be taken. And thank you again for coming tonight. Motion made by Mike, seconded by Charity. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.